All right, so been gone for a little bit, just because I've been so busy for my day job. Um, so in that time, I've grown the beard. I mean, this is a pretty nicely developed beard. I'd say probably 8 days, coming in nice. But it's time to get rid of this beard, and I promised Gora, Arne, and Dan Hannon, what's up, guys? I promised Gora that I would continue my Mark Fuentes, what's up, bro? I would continue my ShaveLogic comparison, and I'd pit it against the two new DSC razors. Now, let me give you a little background for those of you who may be just watching this for the first time. I recently ordered ShaveLogic. I think it's an awesome cartridge. Spot, what's up? And Arnie's just sitting on the couch. That's what I'm going to be doing after I shave, Arnie. So I ordered this because I'm a sucker for marketing. Sean Stout, what's up, bruh? And I had to have it. It's, if you haven't seen advertising for ShaveLogic, kudos to you, because they have been putting a blitz on, at least on social media. Everywhere I turn, I'm seeing ShaveLogic. But anyway, guys, I ordered this. I thought this was a video. Oh, you thought I scared you you thought it was a video. Spot. Anyway, so I've shaved with this now, and I absolutely love it. In terms of a cartridge razor, Mach 3. I'm going to have to say that this is the best cartridge razor I've ever used, guys. Matt, what's up? And I'm not saying that lightly, because you know I love myself some Mach 3. You know I love Gillette products and the Schick products. This guy's, Wayne, what's up? I agree with you, Wayne. If you can't do the DE, you can't do it. If you've shaved for a long time with cartridges, why fight it? And Wayne, you've got to try this, I'm telling you. I'm bullish on ShaveLogic, guys. So anyway, you order this, you get the starter kit. And I wish they had an affiliate program, or they would just sponsor me, but I'm telling you this. And no one's paying me. I'm just excited about it. You get the starter kit, which is this chromium and zinc handle, so it's all metal. Right? Armani, what's up, bruh? You get the most unique connection in the game with a magnetic connection there. I mean, that's innovative, guys. No more are you pressing a button that might break or trying to fidget in. It's one click and it's in. And it only goes in one way. So if you turn it upside down, it won't go in. Beautiful, beautiful design. And it's a tough contact. So you got a weighty all metal handle. You've got that contact. But here's where I think this beats every other cartridge I've used so far. You've got 5 blades, which typically I'm not a big fan of, right? A multi-blade. Anything past 3, it's like, why? But you got 5 blades that are in a nice compact space. So they're in the space. Comparatively, here's your 4-blade from DSC. You've got 6 blades here, or 5 blades, packed into that tiny little space. And these blades are all independently they're independently floating, if you will. So they're not bound together. They're independently floating. Another thing that makes this awesome, guys, is this pivot here. If you look at it, it's what I call an organic pivot. as opposed to DSCs that is more of a mechanical pivot, meaning there's a piece of metal, a screw, and it pivots, goes to a spot, pivots back. What I like about the organic pivot is it's not really going to a spot, as you can see. There's a rubber strap here that dubs as your sort of guide down here. So that goes from the bottom up to the top, and that rubber strap keeps this very taut in a very natural or organic sense. So it really goes with the contours of your face. Unlike, and this isn't a bad pivot, this has a lot of tautness to it, but that's going to a spot and kind of going back, and it's, you know, there's a lot of give on this side. The way this is designed, there's not a lot of give on the top, and to me, there's more contact with the face, there's more contouring. It's just a great feeling. You feel good about it, and that's why really it's beaten everything I put it up against. And also, by the way, guys, nick-free, worry-free, tremendous feedback around the Adam's apple, no problems. SHAVELOGIC, defy logic. But today we're going to defy logic again. And now I'm not going to be in a shave war as much going forward, as I don't think it's fair, because I've used this now. This will be my 8th time with this cartridge, multi-passes each time. So you can almost say I've shaved 16 times with this razor because I'm doing multiple passes, guys. But let's say 8 shaves if you're doing at least 2 passes, and I've not seen any drop off, and maybe I won't see today. And I just haven't been shaving with other devices for 8 times. So I don't think it's fair if someone comes along and bumps off SHAVELOGIC at this point. Now, this is just an experiment to see how long these blades hold up. Now, you get this handle and 4 blades for $25. And then replacement blades, I believe 4 for $18. You do the math. It's not the cheapest investment for a cartridge razor, but wow. So I wanted to see how many shaves. Can you do a month per cartridge? So let me stop talking and I'll get right into it. So I'm going to apply some near hot water. I'm going to get my face ready to receive the blade. I'm going to go old school Gillette foam mousse, keep it simple, barbershop fresh, and we'll end up with a message from the Duke. Duke Cannon's ice cold aftershave bomb. Let's get cooking. Near hot water, guys. All right, near hot water. And I'm gonna apply some foam on half of my face. I'm gonna go with SHAVELOGIC on this side. And then I'll come back and I'll talk about the features and benefits of the DSC, the newly designed DSC 4 and 6 blade razors. But let's get rid of the first part of this beard. 8th shave, guys, with this cartridge. So let's go for it. Shaving with the grain of the hair on my face. And remember, guys, 8 days of growth. And it's cutting right through. There's no pulling. There's a little bit of clog, But I've come up with a solution for that, and it's basically just taking your thumb and pressing against the blades, not against them rather, but with. Against, you'd be cutting your thumb up, and that works. You hear that feedback? No tugging, guys. No nicks. No clogs. No problems. Ed 2004, what's up, brah? New subscriber and catching me live for the first time. Ed, where are you based? What part of the world are you in, Ed? Oh, that feels good, guys. Now, typically you don't like to shave long stubble. Ed's in New Jersey. All right, Ed, reach out to me on Instagram or Twitter, or you can send me an email through YouTube, and I'm going to send you something for being a new subscriber and sending me such a cool couple of comments. Giving away stuff on the show today. All right, here we go. Oh, that. Eighth shave, 8 or 9 days of stubble. Nope, look at that. Can you see that? No problems. No problems. And no worries. I'm not worried about nicking myself. I don't know how they've done it, guys, to be honest with you. They've managed to create a shaving system. Wow. No, Ed, you're the man. You're the man. And you're Jersey. You're close to me, bro. All right, so first pass is in the books, guys. We're going to do another pass, but I've gotten that one thick layer of stubble off without a problem. And like I said, this is the 8th use. Yeah, Wayne, I've heard about that denim, stropping on denim. Let's talk about DSC blades, and then I'll get into this. So DSC gets a big shout out, a big kudos from me, because they started the trend that allows average people like us tons of options, at least in the cartridge world. Cartridge world used to be dominated by Gillette. They made great products. But in the 80s and the 90s, their products got so expensive. You'd never want to change a cartridge. I mean, you'd go to the store and it'd be like $40 for cartridges. It got to be somewhat insane. Enter DSC. With the advent of the internet and direct-to-consumer pricing models, this company produced a product that shipped you the product, gave you options, and pretty darn good cartridges. I mean, if you were looking for a less expensive way to shave and just not even think about it, you could put the DSC product on order. They'd send them to you. I would get like a shipment every month, 4 or 5 blades every month. I could pay my mortgage again. Jimmy G, what's up? Is that Jimmy G or was that Ethan? Anyway, and DSC had a great run, but their products, like anything else, started to get a little old, a little long in the tooth. And so they've been talking about a redesign, a rebrand for God knows how long. And then they were just purchased, I believe, by Edgewell. I believe that's who purchased them, or was it Unilever? I don't have the box in front of me. Someone purchased them. They have a new look, redesigned. They go direct to consumer, but they're also in the big box stores, and they've retained that value pricing. And I'm telling you what, guys, look at these two new models. Very Mach 3 like in the terms of the overall design. It's got that sweep, it's got this thin form factor, so you can get up into the nooks and crannies. Nice pivoting head, nice lube strip up top. Jimmy G, what's up? And you got your little guide down here. Dollar Shave Club, you're right, Dollar Shave Club, Sean. So this is their 4-blade. It's in all black. Nice beefy razor, nice beefy handle, solid. It's like a metal core, I believe, and rubberized here so it's not slippy. It's got this little curve going this way, which is nice. Very, very nicely done. Here's their 6-blade. Adds a little bit of brushed chrome or brushed nickel. Very similar, if not exactly the same. Hefty as well. You've got 6 blades of fun, because more blades is better, right, in marketing. And you've got that pivot. Again, the Mach 3 kind of sweep. Beautiful. All right, so let's wet the face with some near hot water. And let's give it a go. So I've done this side of my face with the SHAVELOGIC, guys. I've had no problems, no nicks, no tugs, no weepers, no problems. All right. A little bit of found mouse. So what happened to DSC? DSC was bought. Jimmy G's on. He can tell you who bought them. It was either Unilever or Edgewell. One of those big boys bought them. And they've redesigned their packaging. They've redesigned their razors. They were really good razors. But I was giving you the history of DSC, at least from a consumer's perspective. So nothing's happened. They've just been bought, and I think they're going to have better products, quicker innovation, and they'll maintain, hopefully, their cost structure. And that, let's face it, has put a lot of pressure on the big boys to make products that are better and that don't cost a mortgage payment. All right, here we go. This is the 4-blade. We're going to go with the grain, and we're going to shave down. Very, very nice, guys. No clogs on the 4-blade so far. Now, again, you see that pivot. That's a little lighter than the pivot on the SHAVELOGIC. Just a little lighter. Comes from a different angle. And I'm telling you, I love the pivot on the SHAVELOGIC. It's tauter. Stays in contact with the face more. I'll tell you what, this is having a little bit of hesitancy around these tough whiskers. Didn't rip through those tough whiskers as easy as the SHAVELOGIC. Now, this is 4 blades. Why don't we pull out the 6-blade and give it a go? Let's see if a couple more blades will help. Yes. Definitely a little bit more horsepower with the 6 blades against long, coarse stubble. So that's the way I would go if I'm looking at these two if I'm more of a casual shaver, I'm gonna keep the stubble longer, go for the DSC 6. We're getting a little clog issue, and I'm trying my trick, and it seemed to have worked as well. So I've come up with something new, guys. Look at all that hair. So you're saying the 6 blade is designed for everyday shaving, Jimmy. It's interesting, in my little experiment here, the 4 blade was having a hard time getting through this stubble. And then when I went to the 6 blade, it seemed like it had to lose a little bit more life. But I am not one to disagree with Jimmy. I am not one to discount what my man Jimmy G is saying. Wow. So between the two, I would probably opt for the 6, but between the 3, I'm going SHAVELOGIC, guys. For my final pass today, my cleanup, my get right pass, and I'll tell you why. Even with the 4 and the 6 blade options, even with all the bumper guards and the control, to me, it's still the ergonomics of that, what I call the organic pivot here. There's just, it's more taut up top. The pivot actually comes from the bottom. This pivot, it's from the bottom as well, but it leaves the top very light, if you will. There's no you know what I'm trying to say. There's no force on the top. For my money, I'm going with the S5 from SHAVELOGIC. And I'm gonna go with the final get right pass. Some more near hot water. Eight shaves. 8. Look at that. 8 shaves in the books. Nico, what's up, bruh? My man, Nico. I'm gonna do one more pass, the get right pass. I'll start with a little cross grain action, and then we'll call it a day. This will also let me know just where we are with this blade. The SHAVELOGIC is, I'll show you. So there's a strap here. This rubber strap, Jimmy, is affixed to the center of the blade, if you will. I'll take that off. So the strap, if I can open that up, and I'll show you. You see how it's in the center? So it's mounted to the center. But the strap is really attached at the top here. And then it also provides you that rubber guide. So what I mean is, when you put this on your face, it's attached more to your face than this guy. When this guy hits your face, it just really just wants to bend all the way back. Where this kind of just settles in on the face and has a little bit more rigidity than the other pivots. Oh yeah. even glide throughout the shave. Yeah, so that's a center pivot, okay. So Ed, I did the SHAVELOGIC versus the Twig. It was actually one of the first shave wars with SHAVELOGIC. And it took down the Twig. Although, to be honest, I didn't give the Twig, I didn't put the Twig in the right, I didn't give it the right circumstances. So if I had to go with one for the rest of my life and never use another one, I would go with the Twig. I still stand with the Twig is the best shave I've ever had. But this is the best cartridge I've used. 8 shaves in, listen to that feedback, guys. Multiple passes each time. No nicks, no tugs. And I'm doing this live. And you see how quick I'm shaving. No irritation, guys. No problems. Love it. Small form factor, or narrow, so you can get into the nooks and crannies. And when you're in there, you don't really have to worry if you're gonna nick yourself up around the Adam's apple. No problems. SHAVELOGIC. Beautiful, guys. Remember, Ed, hook up with me, and I'm gonna get something out to you guys for being a new subscriber, for reaching out to me and telling me such good things, and being here on your first live. I really appreciate you, brah. And you're from New Jersey, so you're good in my book, New Jersey. Spent a lot of time in Jersey in my life. What exit off the New Jersey Turnpike? All right, so now we've gotten the shave out of the way. The DSC blades are no slouch either. I love the new design, guys. You can pick them up at Target. I'll leave a link in the description box. You can get these from Amazon. I'll also leave a link in the description box so you can pick up SHAVELOGIC. And if you get over to SHAVELOGIC, let those people know the average guy sent you. And let them know that I'd love to become the face. Oh, they don't want an ugly face. I would love to talk to people about their product because I just love it. I'm excited about that product. All right, cool water, and then we'll put on the aftershave and we'll get out of here. All right, cold water. It's a nice splash. And then our message from the Duke. We'll end it up with a message from the Duke. Duke! Bic metal is the worst, Jimmy G. It's the worst. I cut myself. But I'll tell you, this ice cold Duke Cannon. Oh yeah. Goes on icy hot or icy cold and then starts to heat up. Ah, Vino Hernandez. What's up, brah? Welcome to the club, Wayne Bro. So there you go. I got rid of all that 8 days, 9 days worth of growth. Arvin, you're back. What's up, brah? I thought you were off to La La Land. So that's it. I don't know if you guys have been enjoying the NBA playoffs. I've been having a blast, except my Knicks got knocked out in the first round. But that's okay. I'm excited about tonight's game. I think the Suns are going to take it tonight. And I know Jimmy G is thinking the same way. Suns in 6. And then I think the Suns are going to take the whole damn thing. It doesn't matter who's there. Actually, though, if Milwaukee gets there, that'll be, in my opinion, a no-lose situation because I like them both. And I would be happy for Giannis, and I'd be happy for the Phoenix and those boys. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you for watching. I'll be back with the continued series, anything plus or versus SHAVELOGIC next time. And you guys know what to do in the meantime. Ed is a Knicks fan too. You're my kind of dude, Ed. You're my kind of man. Abdul, what's up, brah? Yeah, are we talking about tolls? I hate tolls. I did a whole video about tolls. Yeah. Yeah, I should do a favorites. Let me just see who said that. Let me see who said that. Live chat. Let me see. Can I see who just said that? Bill. Yeah, I can, Bill. I will definitely do a... I just shaved with SHAVELOGIC. I've been shaving with SHAVELOGIC, Abdul, for 8 shaves now. That's my 8th one. And Rangers. All right, who's your baseball team? So my favorite razor so far, Arvin's the cricket man, is the leaf twig is my favorite all time. But my favorite cartridge razor has become SHAVELOGIC. Arvin is a cricket man. Yeah, I don't know too much about cricket. Yankees. Oh, Ed, you're my man. Jets or Giants, Ed? I need the shavette. I need it. I have a shavette from Vance sent me a shavette. Yeah, Jersey had cost everybody tolls. My favorite disposable razor is the Schick Extreme 3. Extreme 3 from Schick. Arvin likes the New York Knicks. Go Knicks. They're back. The Knicks are back. Come on, Ed. What's your football team, Ed? No, I don't hate your response because I'm a Jets fan. So I don't have that instilled hatred of the Cowboys. Like the Knicks rule, like a Giants fan. There's Giants and Cowboys hate each other. The Jets, we are so terrible. We just kind of like everybody because we want to just fit in. Yeah, Kareem had an unstoppable sky hook. There's no doubt about that. All right, guys. I did 8 miles walking today. The Browns. Yeah, the Browns are going to win it all this year, Jimmy G. The Browns are going to win it all. What do you say about that, Jimmy? Abdul loves the Cowboys too. Who doesn't love the Cowboys? When I was growing up, the Cowboys were awesome. They had Troy Aikman. They had Emmitt Smith. They had Michael Irvin. Those boys. They were like Showtime. I think it's like when we're growing up, unless you have a strong regional like team like the Yankees, it's really like the team that was doing well when you were a kid. The Browns have a good team. That's right. No, I didn't watch the Friends reunion. I was never a big Friends fan. Favorite cologne of all time. All right, it was Christian Dior. I believe it was Christian Dior. I could be wrong. Fahrenheit. That's an old one. You are due, Jimmy. Didn't your team get taken to Baltimore? You were due some love, boy. All right, guys. Go Suns tonight. I like Big Bang Theory. It's Christian Dior, Fahrenheit. I used to love that. I loved the bottle when it was released. When it was released, this dates it. It was back in like the 90s, like 90. It had to be like 92, 93. Yeah, the bangles were bad. Because I remember it was released, it was a new scent, and they sold it at the store I worked at. Favorite shower gel. I'm going to have to go with Cremo. Palo Santo. But I'm telling you guys my favorite soap, and I am not joking. Mr. 1920. This company reached out to me and said, yo, we want to send you some stuff. I think you'll like I love this stuff. Love it. Mr. 1920. This is their oat milk and honey. Look at this, guys. It's a big old block of soap. Cold pressed. Handmade. Look at this. You could see every bar of soap is a little bit different because people have not touched it, but with gloves. Cold pressed, beautiful. Little bits of oat. It's got like a waxy feel to it. I think there's beef tallow in some of these. So it's oily, it's got an oily base, but not oily where you feel sticky and ugh. This is some good stuff made here in the USA. Now, if you're not in the USA, you should be looking for a handmade soap from your region, because I'm telling you, it's a revelation. No more flaky, itchy, dry patches on me since I've had this. And this stuff is so damn good. I actually reached out to Mr. 1920 and I said, yo, I'm about to place a big time order. Like, give me some ideas. And they were like, we'll send you more. That they're cool. Mr. 1920, reach out to Mr. 1920. Pick up some of these. I'm telling you, guys. I'll leave a link in the description box below. Let them know the average guy sent you this clown on YouTube, and maybe I can get some more soap. Because it's the bomb. They have all kinds of different varieties. My favorite so far has been Eucalyptus Falls. I had it for like a day. It was gone. I was like, I was showering like 15 times a day. It was so good. I was like, Mr. 1920. My boy Mark Fuentes, he sent me some handmade soap from a company called Sterling Soap Company. And the reason I'm showing you this is because that Sterling soap, the Campagna that he sent me, I was in the shower. Handmade, cold pressed, big old blocks of soap. It's the way to go. And this sterling soap for shaving, the Campagna. Ah, it's amazing. And I want to thank Mark Fuentes for sending this to me. Not only did he send me that, he sent me their aftershave, Campagna. I just like saying that. Campagna. Made in the USA. Small batch. Small batch and hand numbered. This is number 1779 of the lot. I don't know how many are in the lot, but if they're hand numbering the lots, you know there's not a lot. Handmade products. He also sent me the Mountain Man Sterling Soap Premium Liquid Body Soap. And Phoenix, yep, Phoenix makes some good soaps. All right, guys, I've been talking too much today. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. I will see you next time, which will probably be like tomorrow or the next day. But in the meantime, you know what to do. Keep pushing play, and I'm going to go get something to eat today.